Reading of the day from the book of Deuteronomy DT 30, 15-20. Moses spoke to the people and said, "See, I have set before you today life and good, death and evil. Therefore I command you today to love the Lord your God, to walk in his ways, and to keep his commandments, his statutes and his ordinances, so that you may live and multiply, and the Lord your God may bless you in the land that you are crossing over to possess. But if your heart turns away and you do not listen, but are drawn away to bow down to other gods and serve them, I declare to you today that you will surely perish, that you will not prolong your life in the land that you are crossing the Jordan to possess. I call heaven and earth as witnesses against you today. I have set before you life and death, the blessing and the curse." Gospel of the day from the Gospel according to Luke 9 verses 22-25. Jesus said to his disciples, "The Son of Man must suffer greatly and be rejected by the elders, the chief priests and the scribes, and be killed, and on the third day be raised." Then he said to them all, "If anyone would come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. Whoever would save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will save it. For what does it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses or forfeits himself?" Words of the Holy Father, "If anyone would come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me." v. 24. In this way, he indicates the path of the true disciple, showing two attitudes. The first is renounce oneself, which does not mean a superficial change, but a conversion, a reversal of mentality and values. The other attitude is to take up one's cross. It is not just a matter of patiently enduring daily tribulations, but of carrying with faith and responsibility that part of the effort, that part of the suffering that the fight against evil entails. The life of Christians is always a fight, fighting against evil. Thus, the commitment to take up the cross becomes participation with Christ in the salvation of the world. Thinking about this, let us ensure that the cross hanging on the wall of our home, or the small one we wear around our neck, is a sign of our desire to unite with Christ in lovingly serving our brothers, especially the smallest and most fragile. The cross is a holy sign of God's love. It is a sign of Jesus' sacrifice, and it should not be reduced to a superstitious object or an ornamental jewel. Consequently, if we want to be his disciples, we are called to imitate him, spending our life without reserve for the love of God and our neighbor. Today, Saint Rose of Viterbo is celebrated, a young woman whose extraordinary faith and devotion to God were evident from childhood. Born in the 13th century into a humble family, she stood out from an early age for her charity toward the poor and her fervent love for Christ. During her short but intense journey on earth, she courageously opposed heresy and defended the Catholic faith through both words and deeds. Her preaching and commitment made her a challenge to the authorities, leading to her exile from Viterbo for a time. Despite hardships, she never ceased to proclaim the gospel and help those in need. Upon returning to her city, she completed her earthly journey at a young age, leaving an indelible mark on the community. Even today, she is a symbol of purity and spiritual zeal. People turn to her for strength in life's trials and for a heart inflamed with divine love.
The Gospel and the Saint of the Day. If you wish to continue exploring spirituality and Christian history, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss the upcoming videos. May the peace and blessing of the Lord be with you always.